Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls. Here we are for Division 4, Las Vegas, Round 6. I'm joined tonight in the comms box by Connor. I'm your host, Nishka. How are we tonight, Connor?
Not bad yourself, Nish. Not bad.
I don't know why I'm calling you Connor, because I usually call you Webby, but yeah, so we'll go back
Spice
to
it up.
Webby. Yeah, we'll go back to Webby now. But yeah, thoughts about the Las Vegas circuit, mate, and what we're going to see tonight.
Very fast circuit, which always makes it interesting. Limited corners, but lots and lots of chances for overtaking, which will hopefully make it quite exciting.
Yeah, that the big long straight with the DRS. You're going to see plenty of moves trying to get done down into the last chicane before you turn into the home straight there. Plenty of action through there. And there'll be an action pack down into turn one as well. You see a few moves trying to get done there as well. And then a tricky little sort of first sector that the guys have got to navigate and try and set up that move. So we will see on the grid tonight, mate. We'll go down there in 2 seconds. You can run us through who we have on the grid. It's looking pretty, well, I was going to say sunny, but it's night time. We will have a look with what is happening, and you can take us through the grid.
We got Soup, so reserving up tonight. F1 Gigi McClutch, Gordo, Naya, Patrick, H-Town, Yell Harry, MPJ, Flying Kiwi, Milano, Com United, Jeneth Lee, Trio Kev, Drewzilla, Quick Silverdeck, Minmate, It's Fizzy, Devo, and of course the Governor.
Yes, we've only got 19 on the grid at the moment. Hopefully Mitch is able to get in as well, and we will have a full grid. Is it? Yep, Park Ferme should be on, mate. I'm just seeing in the chat there. So Park Ferme is on. If you could just let him know that in the chat, please, mate. So,
Yeah, will do.
But yeah, nobody out on track at the moment. These guys will be just getting their setups all sorted out, ready to go. It's looking like a dry night so far in the desert, as we would expect most times. But over the last week, I've seen a little bit of rain around here, Webby, in a few races that I've seen. Do you think we'll see anything like that tonight?
Of course, it's Div 4. If it's not raining in Div 4, there's something wrong. It seems like the past two races we've had have been wet races.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we've seen some. We've seen some wet races for Div 4. They'll be hoping for a dry race tonight. Really get to see what these guys are all made of. Yeah, with a dry race. We are seeing Izzy Fizzy. He's the first one out on track at the moment, coming around the end of Sector 1. I'm seeing a McLaren of Flying Kiwi. He's also on an outlap, so we're going to get to see what he does. Nice and early here. A few more cars coming out. We got the Aston Martin of, I believe, Suit for Duck. He is on a lap, on the outlap. He's got the McLaren of MPJ behind him, and a couple of Ferraris are going to be keeping him company. Quicksilver Deck, he's one I want to talk about quickly. We want to see what he can do tonight. He's showed some serious pace in this division. Do you reckon this could be the night for Quicksilver Deck here, Webby?
I don't know. Maybe if old Mitch isn't there, because Mitch has been keeping him very honest so far this season. So it's been a good little fight between him and Mitch. And yeah, I reckon that it'll be, if he's here, it'll be those two. And also, I think the governor.
Yeah, oh, you reckon this is the governor? He could be one of the white. I've been hearing a few rumours that he's been doing.
He's been saying he's a bit of a sweat.
Yeah, he's a bit of a Las Vegas sweat, he reckons. We'll have to see what he can do tonight. I've been hearing some rumours around the paddock that he's doing some pretty fast times. But I will jump on board here with Izzy as he comes down to the line, mate, and you can take us away for the first onboard lap of this session.
Alright, so we're going to come up to the first part, which is all a bit of a slide there. At this point, you want to hug this wall as soon as you can, get the nicest, straightest line out, which he goes wide, hits the wall. And is that correct that says invalidated?
Yep, he's invalidated, so we'll flick straight to Flying Kiwi, because he's on a lap right behind him, so you can jump on board with him, mate.
So we're going into this sector. This is the hardest part. You need to get the sphere correct, or it's your lap there. So let's see if can he perfect it. You want to hug this second curve only just. Give it a little, yeah, or maybe a little bit too much. Strain the car up and get it swung in for the next turn. Doesn't lock the brakes. Runs out, loses a little bit of ERS. You need a lot of ERS here for this main straight, or you will not work. You need about, I think I did a few today, about 60-70% you need. So he needs to just not hit this wall. A few people did it last night, so he doesn't. He keeps it off the wall. Might get a bit of a slipstream even from the car in front, the Haas in front maybe. I will see the battery getting used you can get that battery down to 20% and still have enough in the battery to use for the rest of the lap. So he needs to be about now you'd let off the battery, personally. And he does. Brings the battery back up to 21%. Got to get this corner right. Give it a bit too much curb there, personally. Hug the wall, make a nice straight line out of the corner. And then we'll hug it to the line. 23% battery usage. Going to come down to a 10, 9. He's going to use all the battery coming through the final turn and set a banker of a 32.791.
32.7. That's alright to get started. We are seeing Quicksilver Deck. He is coming down the back straight at the moment. What time are we going to see out of Quicksilver? He burns down to 20%. Coming up to this tricky little chicane. You don't want to get too much of this inside curb initially. Then you've got to cut the rest. He gets a little bit wide there. Has to work the car back around the wall. Would have lost a little bit of time. Devastator, great start from him with a 32.0.
Wow.
That's a great banker from him. But Quicksilver Deck coming down in that Ferrari. Goes at 131.7.
Wow.
So the Ferrari's on top early here. Looking very, very, very quick in the red machine. We're seeing Gordo. He looks like he's on an outlap because he has 0 well, he's going into the pits, maybe invalidated. H-Town's still in the pits. We're seeing Patrick's on an outlap. Nair Eshe on an outlap. Who's going to be the first one to go here? We've got Com United. He's coming down the back straight at the moment. Trio Kev looks like he's just started the lap. So we'll stick with Com United. Coming down to the chicane here. Running in hot lap. Interesting to see there. Very interesting indeed. Oh, plenty of curb. Gets it a little bit sideways there, nearly into the wall. Burning down through the last sector now, down to the line. What's it going to be for the V-Carb man? He's got a 131.8, so he puts himself into P2. Great lap from him there. We're going to see Flying Kiwi. He should be heading to the pits, I believe. We're going to have the next car coming around is Trio Kev.
Governor's on his lap.
Yep, Trio Kev's just coming into the back straight now. Yep, he's coming down the back straight. He might pick up a nice little tow from some of these cars in front of him here. They are giving him a nice little tow there.
That was close. Oh, Yell Harry. What happened to Yell Harry?
He's got a 5-place grid penalty, so for a bit of a collision with Drew Zilla. That's an interesting one there. Not sure what's there's all sorts happening back there. I don't know what has happened back here. Drew Zilla's parked it on the track.
That is just weird.
I'm not sure what's happening here. Anyway, back to where we were. Where were we? Trio Kev. He is coming over the line. 132.1. P4 for him. Coming
Here
down
comes
to the line.
the Governor.
The Governor, Dewey, on his first lap.
He's gone purple in Sector 2.
What's he going to do? Burning down. 15% battery. Regains a little bit. Down into the chicane. Doesn't take too much inside curb. Nicely done so far. Comes through. What's it going to be? Down to the line. On board boom. Picks a nice little toe up. Patrick, his teammate, goes 3/10 on top. What's it going to be for the other Red Bull? P4 only.
32.0. Ooh,
P4
must have had a bad
only.
last sector.
And Nair Eshe did on a 33.5. Who else are we seeing on a lap? GG McClutch is on a lap, I believe, at the moment. So we can see GG McClutch setting his first time tonight. Take us through his lap, mate.
GG McClutch, so let's go down to him. So he's gone to the back straight. You're going to want to burn, as I said, you'd probably agree, around down to 20%. You don't want to use any more, really, but he does not have a lot in the battery. It seems like he's burned a lot. Maybe a bit too much if I don't say so myself, because he's got no battery usage for this part of the straight, which you need battery for. You need it. So it's going to sacrifice this long straight. Got to get a good, pull the car up, bring it in through the old chicane. Goes a little bit wider than I would there. I'd be hugging that wall a bit closer. Still fairly clean. And he's going to run this down to the line. 0 battery, so no battery left. And it's a 33.6. And for you, Nishka, we have a quick question from Zombie on what your prediction of pole is.
Yeah, I think pole's going to be a 31.0, and I think Patrick will do it.
You reckon Big Patrick?
Yeah, I got a feeling, just from rumours been hearing around the traps. I think it'll be Patrick. But we do have Mitch in here, so that's going to be another one.
Mitch is in,
and he's
Mitch,
on a lap.
Here we go. I'm going to say Mitch then.
So we can see Mitch is on a lap at the moment. So is H-Town. He's on a lap. He's in front at the moment. So we'll stick with H-Town at the moment. Coming down through this tricky little sector 2, this little left hand. I need to get it right. You need to prioritise this exit here. I need to get the exit speed good. Does a nice job of it so far. Has plenty of battery to work with. I don't know if that's a purple sector 2 or whether that's just a bit of a visual glitch. We'll have to wait and see as he comes down his back straight. He's going to pick up a nice little toe there off that car in front. Is the McLaren going to get out of his way? We're going to have to wait and see here. Doesn't look like it at the moment, so he might pick up a nice little toe all the way down the straight here. This could be really nice for the Mercedes here. Gets it wide, doesn't collect the wall though, so he keeps his pace. He's going all the way up to the line. Getting a nice, fantastic toe off the McLaren. What's it going to be for the Mercedes, man? Puts a P2 with a 31.7. So, fantastic time from the Mercedes TP there. We are seeing now, Mitch should be coming towards the line here. Now, what's it going to be for him? A 32.1.
Just a banker. And it's Fizzy's out. It's Fizzy's out. Looks like there might be an incident with
whoa.
the Ferrari.
Oh, what's happened to Mitch there? He's just gone straight on at turn 1, and he's hit the wall, and broken his wing. So yeah, not really ideal for him. But Gordo just finishes his lap 2 with a 31.7. So the Mercedes up in P2 and P4, which is fantastic for us to see, Webby, as we're both Mercedes drivers. We don't want to be biased, but we love it.
Life is great right now. Life is good.
Who else are we seeing on a lap at the moment, mate? We've got Druzilla is on an out lap, maybe, but looks like 100% battery. Soup for Duck on a bit of an out. He's about to start a lap. Do you want to take us away with Soup for Duck?
You do that. I'm trying to get Patrick back in because Patrick has just disconnected.
Oh, Trio have been disqualified for blocking the pit lane.
What?
Oh, that's huge. I've had that happen to me before at China. It's not great. Yeah, so be interesting to see what's happened there.
It's Fizzy has to go. So It's Fizzy won't be back, having a family stuff, so he will not be back to be in the session.
Oh, that's really unfortunate for him. So that's not good. Hope everything is okay with the family, mate. Appreciate you letting us know. Soup for Duck though, he is on a lap. He's coming through Sector 2 at the moment. He's already got a 132.6 on the board. He's used plenty of battery early in the lap here, only 50% coming onto this last straight here. Starts burning down. He's up 3.5 tenths though, so he will improve on his time. Not really burning down the straight too much though, plenty of battery still left. He's going to get that DRS open. Gets the battery back on again. Really starts pushing it down towards this last little chicane here. Nicely done through the chicane. What's it going to be for Soup for Duck? He's burning down in the Aston Martin. Been used to seeing him in the Alpine so far this season when we've seen him. Com United with a 30.9. What a lap! Holy! That is huge.
Nobody saw that coming.
Nobody's seen that coming.
That's like a Div 2 time almost.
Where did that come from? Wowee! What a time! As we see, Devastator goes a 131.5. That's faster than me, bro. That's faster than me. That is
Div 3 right there.
That's a really good. But Milano,
but
both the B cards actually. 31.6 as well. He's put in a fantastic time. That's unusual. Coming, mate?
The governor's coming in.
He's coming in. So I'm not too sure what's happened with him. He's into the pits. We do have Yelhiri. He has invalidated, so he's not on the lap. Naira Eshe is on the lap though. He is burning down this back straight. Used plenty of battery though, down to 10%. How is he looking on this lap? Can Naira Eshe get himself up from P17 or 133.5? Oh, and he's invalidated, so he is done on this lap. So we won't see any more from Naira Eshe there. Milano. Is Milano on a lap or is that an in-lap? That's an in-lap.
Milano is on an in-lap. But it seems like a few drivers have been doing this, Nish. They've gone out. This is what I just saw the governor do. He came out, he set the out lap, but never set a lap time and came straight back in.
Yeah, that's yeah, it's interesting. Maybe he got some damage or something on his out lap. So anyway, we're gonna get a bit of a chance to catch a breather here. We'll probably see these guys start coming out from about the 3-minute mark. It's funny. We see the comments coming in. I've seen enough comment
Yeah.
items for Div4.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, it is a fast time, but I haven't seen him do it anywhere else. So maybe he just loves Las Vegas.
God.
Maybe he's a Las Vegas merchant, a bit like H-Town is a Monza merchant.
The Monza merchant. The Monza merchant isn't doing too bad for us. He's up in P5.
Yeah, maybe it's because it's an American track. Our American friend is.
Yeah, but he's half asleep though.
Maybe he's a bit more fond of the American tracks.
Is he awake though now? Can we get some confirmation by our winter? Is he awake? After he's half woken up, so hopefully he gets a bit more awake, no accidents, and has a clean race.
While we got this 30 seconds here to think to ourselves for a minute, what do you think we're going to see here, Webby? Do you think we're going to see anybody knock Combi United off, or do you think?
I think Mitch will give him a run, and also Quicksilver.
So you think Mitch can improve 1.2 seconds to give him a run?
I definitely think he has more in him.
I think Patrick and Quicksilver, they'll definitely be ones that will they'll give it a crack. Not sure if H-Town's got a 30 in him, but I think he'll give it a red hot crack to put it in the low 31s.
Oh god, hey Nish, have a look at our Winter's comment in the Twitch stream.
Yep.
That's the reason.
Anyway, we've got GG
Also,
McClutch.
Quicksilver is your championship leader, by the way, along with Moey Nabz behind him.
Yes. Now, GG McClutch, he's starting a lap here, but this is going to be at a very unfortunate time. I think he's made a serious mistake here coming out at this time. He is going to have a wall of cars in front of him.
Oh, it's not going to be good.
This is not going to be good for him.
Has Alvin had a blunder?
It's looking that way at the moment because he's going to cop all this traffic. But we'll stay on board with him at the moment while everyone's on an outlap.
There's a French.
So we do have, I believe that's a Williams up the road in front of him. And the Williams gets out of the way.
Good, because apparently one Williams has impeded Quicksilver deck on his previous lap.
Oh, that's, yeah, that's not ideal. Well, one's already been DSQ'd. Combi United retired!
Wow, he's confident.
He's happy with his time. He doesn't want to do anything else.
The one and done. Oh, yellows. That looks like a Ferrari, but probably just slowing down.
So is this going to be... Is it going to be impeding, or is this Alpine going to get the most mega tow you've ever seen here? We're going to find out.
I don't think so.
We've got a Mercedes starting their lap. I believe that's Gordo starting. Well,
yes,
everyone's out of the way so far. So he's actually getting an alright run.
Here comes the Astons and the Red
Bull.
Bull.
Now everyone's in the way. Oh no, this is gonna be a disaster.
Oh, he's going side by side almost.
This is gonna be a disaster. No, it's not. He got a compromised line. Can he improve?
All comes down to this last corner. You got to get it right. No battery. No, not really.
He only improved just slightly. We're going to go across to Gordo. He's the first one out on a lap. Or is there an Aston Martin? I think the Aston Martin maybe of Jeneth is on a lap. So Jeneth is coming down through Sector 2 now. Not really improving though. Is Gordo improving? We'll have to wait and see. Coming down towards the end of Sector 2. Is Gordo improving? He is by just nearly 2 tenths now. We got, I believe it's Druzilla's just come through there. He looks like he's improving. So he is improving on his time. Doing a pretty good job of it so far. We've got Naira Eshe is coming down now. Oh, they're very close there. The kick and the Haas got very close. We got H-Town just following in behind them as well.
3 tenths. 3 tenths down for H-Town here.
So Gordo is flying down towards the finish line. What's it going to be for the Mercedes man? He's going to put himself up into P4. Who have we got coming across the line next? We got Druzilla puts himself up into P7. We got Quicksilver Deck is still a long way away from the finish line. We got Devo. He's coming down next. What's it going to be for him? He goes at 32.5. So MPJ's the wrong way. He's disqualified. So we got H-Town coming down to the
Here
line.
comes
What's it going to
H-Town.
be for the Mercedes man? Can he put himself near pole? No, he can't. Only P5. Milano, what's it going to be for him? Not going to find out just yet. Flying Kiwi is on a lap. We got Z Governor. He's looking to improve. He's in P11. We heard the talk all week. What's he going to do in that Red Bull? Coming down to the line. Where's it going to be? It's only P11.
Wow. It's a bit of an arsenal.
Mitch only P10. That's a surprise. Milano. What's Milano going to do? Minmay goes P9. Milano coming up towards the line. We've got Quicksilver Deck just in front of him. What's he going to do? He's going to stay there in P8. Milano is going to stay in P6.
No improvement.
No improvements, and that is going to be our qualifying. That's going to be our qualifying. So we've got 2 V-Carbs in the top 6, 2 Mercedes in the top 6. They've had a fantastic night so far. You've still got the 2 Ferraris up there in the top 8, but not the night Alpine would have been looking for with Mitch in P11 and JJ McCutch in P16. Yeah.
Kick has Drew up there, but Naya's had a not a great session here in qualifying.
Yeah, so there's been a bit of talk around a few from all the talk that's been going on, a few disappointing performances there, and yeah, might be back to the drawing board for a few of these guys. But where did Cobb United pull that lap from? That is incredible.
That is
he
crazy.
has absolutely smashed him. But can he back it up in a race? That's what we're gonna have to wait and see. Patrick, he looks good there in the Red Bull. He's been solid of late. Devo, in for his first race into the Ferrari. Lamb will be over the moon with that, putting it in P3. Gordo P4. H-Town P5. So those guys will be happy with their performances. Then we got Milano, Drew Zilla, Quicksilver. Quicksilver will be real disappointed starting from P8. What can he do from there? Especially with no Moey Nabz here tonight. Would have been looking to extend. Could be tough from P8.
So I just sent to old Com United, I sent ... and he said, effing locked in. So watch out, mate. He might be on a mission tonight. Yeah,
he might be looking to cook. His normal teammate's not there. But Milano reserving up too, doing a fantastic job putting it where he did. So the V-Carbs, they're on fire. They've been putting in a lot of practice too. So they're definitely ones to watch out for here. As we're seeing these guys put the final touches to their setups for the race. Looks like it's going to be dry here, Webby. I can't wait for the fireworks, mate. You're going to take us away off the line, all right, mate?
All right. And also, thank you to Zombie for the 100 points, saying, what do you think of that, Nishka and Webb, with 3 Mercedes logos?
Cooking.
Well, it's pretty good.
But I want to see him do it at the end. I don't want to see him just do it in quali.
No. I want to see it go all the way.
So, still a long way to go tonight. Plenty can happen. Winter's in the chat, spamming Mercedes logos. Yeah, keep it calm, boys. Keep it calm.
Party afterwards.
They've still got to get it done. I think we're going to be in for a fantastic race here. Turn 1's going to be super interesting. Webby, you're going to be in for a treat, mate. Take us away.
Well, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 red lights. And away we go here at Vegas. Com United having a good start by the looks of it. There's the Haas just sitting at the back of Fizzy. But Com United keeps it clean going in turn 1. Looks like it's all staying fairly clean all the way down the grid here tonight. Gigi Clutch gets a penalty. Governor gets multiple 10-second time penalties, and I don't know what's going on here. And it looks to be a VSC, but there's...
Someone stayed on the line.
2, 3,
Izzy
4,
Fizzy's just
5,
stayed
6,
on the line.
7 yeah, Izzy Fizzy's not here though, remember? I had to leave.
Yeah.
So there's 9
disqualified.
10-second time penalties, Nish. There's 9 10-second time pens.
Oh no, he's been disqualified and it's give yellows and everyone's ignored the yellows, I think, and yeah, it's give massive pens out. It's give massive pens out, so that's really unfortunate for those guys after front.
So it seems like someone has caused collisions.
So Dito, what I think's happened is Izzy was stuck on the line because he had to leave. He's just left his game because family emergency. What's happened is there's been a yellows into turn 1 and people have done overtakes and they've copped 10-second penalties is what I believe's happened, Dito. If you would like to make a call, mate, on that, we can restart from the grid order that we just had.
We'll wait for word from either Lamb
We'll wait from
or
Dito.
Dito.
Yeah. So we'll call the red flag there. We will red flag that. And we will be back very shortly.
Alright, so we'll have to get everyone in again. New lobby.
So apologies for that, ladies and gentlemen. We will be back very shortly. They're just loading in now. We will be back underway very shortly. The grid's being set from the qualifying order, and we will be underway. We'll have Com United on pole from Patrick, and then yeah, we'll see what happens for the second time around. We'll take you down to the track. Yeah, they'll be ready in about 20 seconds time. But apologies again for the delay. We're heading down to the track now. We're about to see what's happening. It is still clear skies. These guys will be getting their setups on, getting set up. To be allowed a little bit of extra time here just to make sure they got the right setup and everything on. Nobody ready up too quick. We don't want to see any of that happening. And yeah, just to answer your question there now, what now? That's Muzz has just answered it for me there. But these guys should have their setups ready any second now. We should be looking at a race start. Webby's just a bit AFK at the minute. He will be back shortly joining me. We're going to be with the lights. 2, 3, 4, 5. And they're out and we're off. And who is going to be off to a good start this time around? We're going to have to wait and see if anybody's on different tyres. We still got you here. He's starting on the softs. The governor has just joined. I'm not too sure what's happened there. Someone's lost an end plate back in the field there. So, not too sure what's going on there. But towards the front, we got Patrick. He's looking for a move here early on. Coming on, we got 3 wide. We got the Mercs going 2 wide. They're defending off nicely. The 2 Mercs working together here, keeping themselves in the top 5. But Quicksilver Deck, he's on a march. He's up from P8 already. He's up into P6, looking really fast in that Ferrari so far. Mitch also on the charge. He's up to P7. So he's also looking to get involved early. All the big guns up the front so far in this race. Back towards the front, we got Com United. He's out to a 6/10 lead now. Over Patrick, looks pretty quick through these first 2 sectors here. What are we going to see? Down the straight for the first time. Everybody getting through nicely at the moment. Bit of touching on a little bit further back there, but everyone looks like, oh, there's a big, what was happening there? That looked like GG McClush just absolutely sent it up the inside there, and we have got him spun around there. He's going to have to try and turn around. He's in all sorts at the moment, trying to get this car turned around without damaging his rear wing. Gets going again now. So yeah, that's going to be a big loss of time there, and probably a penalty coming his way. That was an absolute send right there. But we've got Com United. He is running down through to take the lead from the first lap. Patrick there, 5/10 back. Devo, 5/10 back. Gordo's fallen out of DRS already, so he's going to come under pressure. But then H-Town, he's fallen out of DRS too. Quicksilver, Mitch having a great little battle here for P6 at the moment. Min-May looking to get involved too. He's on the back of these guys as well. And then a little gap. They've broken the DRS there to Drewzilla. Bit of position swapping going on here. We've got Milano and Suit for Duck going at it. And the 2 Aston Martins are looking to work together here now. And they've got past the V-Cup. So they're going to be looking to be on the charge now as well. As we see Mitch, he's got past Quicksilver Deck. So Mitch on the charge early here for the Alpines. But Quicksilver's all over the back of him now. Has Mitch got DRS? No, he doesn't. So Quicksilver Deck's going to have the DRS. He's got the exit on him as well here. They're going to go down into the back straight. He's going to get the DRS open, I believe, on this lap. Is he? No. We'll have to wait and see. He's got plenty of battery to work with. Is the DRS activated? Not too sure. Quicksilver's having a look around the outside. He is going to get DRS, so he will get this move done. Will Min-May get through as well? That's going to be the question now. Having a look at this battle, Min-May is going to have a quick look up the inside. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to get it done, and nothing happening there. So Gordo's managed to get himself back into the DRS now. These guys in front as well. So there's a big train happening here. And while this battle has been happening, Quicksilver Dex dropped 2.5 seconds behind this top 5 at the moment. And they are flying. As we see, H-Town goes the quickest lap at the moment. Mitch, he could have a look up the inside into turn 1. No, he's not. Minmay sitting there patiently, waiting there in P8. Gonna have to see what he can do here. Connor, take over for me, mate. There's been plenty of action happening here.
Yeah, well, it seems like a good start here for Com United, Patrick, Gordon, Devo, and H-Town because they've broken away from Quicksilver. Got a nice little 2.7 second gap behind them, so it gives them a little bit of breathing room. But behind that, then you got a nice little train all the way down to Naya where there's a little tiny gap all the way down to Ziguvner and Yelhari. And I don't know what happened to Ziguvner, but it'll be interesting to see what he can do if he is the Las Vegas merchant.
Yeah, he's down in P16. He's having a bit of a struggle of a time at the moment, so yeah, not ideal for him at the moment. But we are seeing this good little battle still forming here between Mitch and Quicksilver Deck. They come on to this DRS straight. Patrick, will we have a look on Com United? That gap's closing up, keeping an eye on that one. But we will stick with this one. Mitch just does not look like he has the straight line speed to keep up with Quicksilver Deck at the moment. And Minmay is now all over the back of him. Now he's starting to close up. Now he has a look around the outside. What can he do here? Quicksilver holds the inside. Mitch on the outside. Can't get the move done. So Quicksilver Deck defending well there. He does.
There you go. Mitchell goes straight by.
Gets through on the inside. That's a fantastic move there. Now, can he break away through the first sector? Going to have to wait and see. We're seeing a little bit of a move happening back there. Jennifer just showing the nose there on Druzilla. Nothing happening. So the two Astons looking to get their way through this field. Trio Kev just struggling a little bit in that Williams at the moment there in P12. Just hanging on to that DRS at the moment. We see Minmay now looking to get the move done on Mitch. Quicksilver Deck gets the move done as well. They're both past him, so he's down there in P8.
Wow.
Minmay just struggles a little bit out of that corner there. Is Mitch going to come back at him? Has a little look around the inside. Thinks better of it. Tucks back in behind. And this has allowed Druzilla, Suit for Duck, and Jennifer to all get on the back of this train here. So this is going to be a good little battle through the middle here, Webby. And the
gap now for Minmay to Quicksilver. Or not Quicksilver. Quicksilver to H-Town now is at 3.3 due to all this fighting. And Com United's been overtaken by Patrick.
Yeah, wow, hey. Bit of a change there for the lead there. And they're coming down the straight now. Looks like Patrick has got he does not have the DRS though, so is Com United going to get the move done again. Back on him. He's going to go around the outside. I think did we just see Milano got disconnected? Did we there, mate? Can we try and get him back into the lobby? As Com United gets the move done around the outside. Nicely done. This brings Gordo right into it now, though. He is on the back here of Patrick. He's burning down, having a little look around the outside. Can he make a move stick down into turn one? He's looking at both of them. Com United comes across the outside, covers that off. They're going to go through here, all three of them together. They're still too wide, Gordo and Patrick. Gordo goes through on the inside. Fantastic move there from Gordo, and he's up into P2.
What a move.
As we see, Devo... He's there, also right on the back of these guys now, and H-Town starting to close in as well. Look at that big gap down to Quicksilver Deck.
Hey, Gordo, hold it, son. Stay calm. There's no need.
Here we go. Anyway, back down here, Minmay is all over the back of Quicksilver Deck. They've dropped Mitch here a little bit, so Mitch just might be struggling just a little bit on this Las Vegas circuit here. Webby, what are your thoughts on that, mate?
Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting that your championship leader as well. Look at it. It's your top three actually in order as well. Quicksilver, Minmay, and Mitch all together. But what is the yellow flag for at the back here? It's a McLaren, and Milano has joined back, but I don't know what's going on at the back here.
So Milano...
I cannot tell. But here goes Gordo. Gordo's gone for the lead. Gordo's got him.
So Gordo's got the lead here, but down the straight, he doesn't have the DRS. Com United's got it again.
How's that? And here goes H-Town as well on Devo.
So H-Town having a look now up the inside. Is he going to get the move done? We have to wait and see.
Oh, no front wing. He's lost the end plate.
Who? H-Town?
H-Town.
Oh, what's he done there? We missed it.
He's outbraked himself and then tapped the Red Bull and got wing damage, but so does the Ferrari of Devo as well. So they both have damage somehow.
Oh no, we kind of just missed that one there, so we'll have to have a look at that one.
But there's a gap now, look, 1.2 between Patrick and Gordo. So the top two now are going to try and run away with this.
Yeah, the top two are going to be trying to look to get away. Devo there, he's slowly getting caught. caught now by Quicksilver Deck. So Quicksilver Deck is catching up slowly, 1.5 seconds. He'll be desperate to get into a bit of DRS relief because he's under all sorts of pressure here from Min-May. Min-May will look to want to try and get past here before that happens. But Devo is really struggling now with that missing end plate. So is H down there, losing a stack of time to this front three now. It's going to be interesting to see if they box early and just go onto the hards. We do know the hards can go a long way here, so probably if you're losing time with the wing, it's probably worth going in to get that wing changed and getting onto those hard tyres. Gordo, though, he's going to have another crack at Com United down here. Com United's got so much battery to work with here, though. Are we going to see it?
Up Milano again.
Has he taken him too early again? He has. He's gone past him too early again, and Com United gets the DRS again. So Gordo just not waiting, and yeah, not waiting for the DRS, and he just keeps getting caught out with that. That's 2 laps in a row now. He's been caught out with the same thing. Just needs to be a little bit more patient and wait for the move. Patrick here, he's just been biding his time, but he doesn't have much battery to work with. None of these guys do. They're all on very similar batteries at the moment. Com United has this well in control at the moment, though.
And think about this, Nish. Could H-Town now be playing the team game to try and make a big enough gap for Gordo?
He could be. He could be. It's going to be a tough ask now with that wing trying to just.
But Devo has damage as well.
Yeah, it's got to, because you got Quicksilver and Min-May. They're going to be desperate to try and get past these guys. Can he hold them guys up enough?
Patrick has sent it to. Oh no, Patrick's hit the wall now. I don't know if Patrick now is a front winger. He's hit the wall.
We'll have a quick look. Yeah, he is. He's missing an end plate as well. Yeah, he's missing an end plate. I've just seen it. He's missing an end plate.
Ladies.
Is Gordo missing an end plate too?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he is. Oh, no, my days. They're all missing end plates, and Com United is just streaking away here.
This is the Las Vegas free front end plate raffle going on, I'm seeing.
This is going to bring a lot of other guys back into this race because they didn't have any wing damage. So,
but this is the thing now. How long can they like? They're almost at that box window where they can box and switch these wings.
Yeah, well, now Mercedes is going to be forced into an issue because they both have wing damage. So one of them's got to do a wing change, and then they got to do it on separate laps. They couldn't even double stack now. So yeah, it's going to really bring.
This is all Com United's hands now, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's played right into Com United's hands.
The Newcastle fan is going to try and do what they can't and win a race or a trophy.
Com United just needs to keep this clean now, and he's going to be in heaven at the moment because those guys, they're struggling behind. Gordo's still battling on there with the wing damage. I'm surprised we haven't seen H-Town come into the pit yet to try and get his wing changed. Maybe he is still trying to create a bit of a gap for Gordo to get his wing changed first, and then he'll come in after, possibly. So we might see Gordo come in the next lap or so.
And if you notice, Eshe, the governor is up about 3 or 4 positions now.
Yeah, he's sitting there, 2.7 seconds behind though, and he has Nair Eshe for company in his DRS, but Nair Eshe's got no battery to work with here. Druzilla, Jennifer, Trio Kev, these guys all in a bit of a DRS train here behind Soup Duck, who is also missing an end plate. These guys are missing end plates everywhere at the moment. Mitch is struggling here.
Buy your free raffle tickets. Get your raffle tickets here for a chance to win a free end plate off of a car of your choice. That's what it seems to be.
At the moment, it just looks like Mitch might be just struggling a little bit, but he doesn't have any wing damage. He's in P8. We can see him come a little bit up the order here as these guys have to box. As we see now, Min-May, he is looking for a move here on Quicksilver Deck. Quicksilver Deck makes a defensive move. Min-May has to switch to the outside. Quicksilver Deck stays to the inside. Does a fantastic job defending there, and Devo keeps him behind as well. So this is going to be super frustrating here for these guys in P5, P6, and P7.
And if you can, Nish, go down to Druzilla, Soup, and that they're having a massive fight right now for a 9th all the way down to 12th. The 4-way battle.
Yeah, so we've got a good 4-way battle going on. H-Town's in. We're seeing Devo now, bit of team orders there, has let Quicksilver pass. What's happened with Min-May? Min-May's dropped off here. What's happened? Has there been a bit of an incident here? I'm not too sure. He's lost a fair chunk of time there. And now that brings Mitch right back into it. He's almost going to be in DRS here. So
This
that's
is crazy.
Yeah, this is crazy. There's things happening everywhere. Quicksilver Dex 3.2 seconds behind. He's come right into this race now with no damage. Oh, he does have damage. He's got damage too.
Oh my god.
Oh my days,
Lamb,
what is
Lamb's in
going
the chat.
on?
Lamb, how much are you selling these front end plates for? That is the question, because we know you're gonna have enough of them.
At the moment, it's going to be easier to say who still has their end plates at the moment.
That's the real thing. Who does? How many wing changes are we gonna get, Nish?
I think the only one that's got their end plates is Com United. Everyone else doesn't have them. No, I think Mitch has got it. I lie. And I think Min-May's got his.
Min-May. Let's go down the order. Jeneth does. The next person with damage is... Oh, McLaren. Flying Kiwi doesn't have one. Nor does Naya. Naya has neither, Nish. So he's hit the wall in a massive way because he has no front end plates.
Yeah, this is crazy. Anyway, H-Town is into the pits. He's the first one to box. So did he change his wing? We're going to have to see.
Gordo's
did he change his wing? Yes, he did. Gordo's into the pits as well. So he's going to change his wing up. We're going to see Quicksilver Dex. He's going to carry on. So he's happy to still keep going even with his damage. Patrick's happy to carry on with his damage.
So this will be interesting.
He's just cruising along at the moment.
Do you reckon, Nish, that Gordo, by this early wing change, will be able to then get Patrick and make a little bit of a gap on him?
Yeah, the interesting thing to note here is Patrick's only 1.7 seconds behind Com. Com's got no battery here. Is he starting to struggle? Even with his wing intact and that, is he struggling? Because Patrick looks like he's pulling time off. Is he struggling on the tyres?
Yeah.
Maybe?
And I think you'll like this here. You'll be happy with this, Nishka. The Mercedes boys have done an excellent job to get Gordo out in front of Milano and have a 3-second bit of air in front of him.
Yeah, as we see, MPJ comes into the pits too, so he's got even more air now, 3.1 seconds. He's going to have a lot of these cars, though, out there. They're going to be a bit of a roadblock if they don't pit as well. He's going to catch up on them real quick. We got yellows. Where have we got yellows?
McClutch and El Harry.
Yeah, what are they? Oh, this is a great little battle here for P18 at the moment. What's El Harry? Can he get the move done? He's having a look up the inside. He's going. What a fantastic move there from El Harry. So glad we got that one on stream. Give these guys down the bottom a little bit of air time, and fantastic move from him in the Haas tonight.
And we also have a Q&A here, Nish, from What Now, of who is the oldest tier driver?
Who is the oldest tier driver? I'm not too sure.
Could it be Crowe? Could be Crowe, maybe.
Oh, I think Dutch. I actually think Dutch possibly.
Dutch, maybe.
Possibly Dutch. And
all the front runners have come in. Everyone's in.
So everyone's in now.
Patrick doesn't change his front wing. Patrick does not change the front wing.
No, O'Shea's in. So this is going to give Gordo and H-Town plenty of free track here. How much time have they made up? Quicksilver Deck, does he change his wing? Looks like he has. So he's got a new wing. So where's he going to come out? He's come out a long way behind the Mercedes. They're well up the road here. So he's lost out massively.
What is with this? Patrick hasn't changed the wing.
Patrick hasn't changed the wing. He must be comfortable with how his wing was. SJ's up there in P4. He's still got a pit, so he'll be losing out massively to the undercut here. It's going to be interesting to see where he ends up here. Patrick, though, he is in a good spot, and maybe we might see the governor stay out and help Patrick here.
Oh,
we may see a bit of reverse tactics of what we've seen in Singapore. We may see reverse tactics of what we've seen in Singapore here. So that's going to be one to watch. Com United, though, he'll be feeling very comfortable there at the moment on those fresh tyres. 1.7, 1.9 now in front of Patrick. He's got fresh tyres. Patrick did not fix that wing, so we're going to have to see what he can do. Devo stayed out, though. That's interesting to note. Even with that wing damage, yeah, I'm not too sure about this one. He might be going a little bit too long there. As Gordo now is up to 1.6 seconds, but Min-May is all over the back of him. Can Min-May get the move done? He's having a look up the inside, and the Williams driver goes through, does he? They're going to go side by side. Gordo hangs it on the outside and holds on.
Oh my goodness, Gordo, what a drive.
Great driving from them two, but now H-Town is under pressure from Mitch, who's on the 2-lap fresher tyres.
And look, Gordo's got DRS on Governor.
As we see, Devo's into the pits. Gordo is into the DRS now of SJ.
Oh.
But he's proving as big roadblock for these guys. He has stayed out. 3.9 seconds
Yellows.
now. Up the road is Patrick.
No, H-Town. Oh,
What's
both Ferraris have taken each other out.
What's happened to H-Town
Ferrari.
here? Oh no, what's happened? What's happened here?
Ferrari. Oh no.
Oh no,
Ferrari took each other out as well in
what's
that.
happened there? Anyway, as we see, Gordo gets past SJ back towards the front here. Can Minmay get past SJ as well? We're going to have to wait and see. Not at the moment. Gordo gets around the outside. 4.1 seconds, though, is the gap now to Patrick up the road. So SJ doing a fantastic job there. Gordo's got to really try and break that DRS of Minmay, though. That's going to be important here.
Also, have a public service announcement for you, Anish. News from Lamb is that they're giving away free wings at Ferrari because Ferrari have lost both their wings again.
Oh my days, that's not ideal after you've just pitted onto hard tyres to lose both wings again. That's not going to be ideal for them. We'll have to wait and see what happens with that one later on. Mitch, though, 2.8 seconds behind Minmay, is just struggling just that bit. Is he missing an end plate?
Hey, look at Governor. Governor's having a fight here with Minmay.
Was he missing an end plate there?
Who, Mitch?
Mitch, I think he is.
Yes.
He is. He's missing an end plate as well.
Both.
Oh,
So
no.
Alpine are now doing a free giveaway as well, guys. So go get your wing plates. If you want your F1 memorabilia, go to rush.com.shop/mplates.
So this is a good little battle here. Minmay having a little look towards the inside. Nothing doing at the moment. Gordo holds on for now, but it's 5.4 seconds up the road. This battling is hurting these guys. They're not able to chase down Patrick at the moment. Com United nice and comfortable out in front. The Governor, he's into the pits. He's onto the hard tyres now.
So is Ferrari. Ferrari have a double stack and they're changing wings. Oh no! Ferrari, what are we doing?
Lamb has got to be pulling his hair out right now.
He's got to be having a shout.
We're seeing in the chat, gotta love when H-Town kills Mitchell. So that could be one to see what's going on later.
Hey, Williams having a masterclass here, Nish.
Yeah, they're on fire at the moment. Yeah, they're having a great race at the moment. Minmay P4, Trio Kev P6. So Dito will be super happy with how things are going at the moment. Oh, Lamb says, and the Ferraris. So H-Town could be in a bit of trouble.
And then
here
Flobbers said that, no, Flobbers claiming it's on Mitchell now. Oh my god.
Oh, drama. Put it in the tickets, boys. Don't need to hear it.
It's not my division.
Anyway, back to the action. We got Trio Kev. He is now looking for a move on to... Trio Kev's looking for a move on Mitchell. Can he get it done? Burning up the inside here. Down into the corner. Trio Kev looks to get on the brakes late and gets through. Nicely done there from Trio Kev. And now the Williams double top 5 at the moment. And Minmay is still out after Gordo. Gordo doing a pretty good job at the moment there, holding on. He has closed that gap into Patrick as well, so he still could be on for a P2 here with Patrick's wing damage. It's going to be interesting to see as this race develops what's going to happen, but Com United, give this man a bit of coverage. He is looking fantastic out in front for the V-Cubs, so yeah, he's having a fantastic night here, Webby, doing a fantastic job. Looks real comfortable here at Vegas.
Yeah, and if so, at this very stage, we might end up actually seeing Trio in the comms box for an interview because he's up by 12 positions.
Yeah, so that's a fantastic draw from him. Up 12 positions, up to P5 at the moment. Looking really strong at the moment. H-Town looks like he's trying to soldier on with that end plate missing. Just going to have to try and salvage what he can there. You'll hear Devo is into the pits. He's back onto his hard tyres now. He's at the back of the field getting a wing change. Quicksilver deck. He is there with his wing changed as well. He's going to have an enormous drive from here to get himself back up into some decent points there. So really unfortunate for him. We're seeing the Governor. He is on a fresh tyre. He's on the one lap old hards and he's on the back of Noah Eshe now. So they're going to have a fantastic battle coming up. Jenneth is looking to make a move here on H-Town as we go back up the field. Gordo has been done by Minmay. So Minmay's got past Gordo now. So the Williams, they're on the charge at the moment. But Jenneth looks to get the move done on H-Town. There's no fight there at the moment. and he will get straight past. So that will be another position for the Astons. They're looking pretty good there in P8 and P9 at the moment, but 6 seconds up the road is Drusilla. He's having a pretty lonely race at the moment in the kick, but still some great points there for kick. Mitch doing a pretty good job at the moment, holding on to that P6 with that damage. Trerokev, he's centered up the road now, but he's 4.4 seconds behind Gordo and Minmay. They're having a good little battle here. This is probably the closest battle we got on track, bar the Governor and Nair Eshe at the moment.
And for you, Nish, I have some inside information from the Discord of apparently H-Town got killed by one of the Ferraris when coming out of the pits.
Oh, we're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see what happened there, mate. We'll just let that all play out in the stewards. That's not for us to
And
work
a
out what's
massive, by
going
the
on.
way,
We didn't see what
40,
happened.
40 viewers.
So we'll have to just see what is happening there. But Gordo and Minmay, they're coming onto the back straight. This is going to be a good little battle to watch. Gordo has absolutely not much battery to work with here. Minmay has plenty. So he's going to be burning up to the DRS zone. Can Gordo get the move done? We're going to have to wait and see. He's closing right up now. Gets the DRS open. Has a look to the outside. He's going to try send it around the outside. Gets the move done. Fantastic driving there from Gordo. Puts himself back up into P3. Needs to... They don't want to battle too much because they need to have their sights set on up the road to try and get the wing damage of Patrick and try and chase him down because they're not really making any inroads while they're just back and forth battling here at the moment.
Yeah, they're not really getting anywhere, but you know, it is very entertaining for us and the other 38 viewers, Nishka, tonight. 38 people tuned in. So here's a question for you viewers out there. Who do you think, and this is for you as well, Nishka, who do you think right now is currently on for the podium?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I know I'll say Com United is definitely going to unless something happens. But yeah, I think Patrick, because these guys are battling so hard behind, and then I think it's between Minmay and Gordo for that P3. I think at the moment.
100%, but it's great racing here tonight in Div 4.
But saying that, if these guys keep battling as hard as they are, Trio Kev is slowly eating into this margin too, and he could be getting amongst this by the end here, mate.
Yes, it's going to be close by the end. It's going to be very close, and we might have a very intense finish, just like they did last night.
Yeah, one thing I'm noticing here, Minmay's battery management far better than Gordo's at the moment. Minmay's got 70-something% battery, Gordo only
Which
the
is
20,
crazy.
so he's not doing a very good job of saving through that first two sectors and leaving himself very short. And it's just easy pickings here for Minmay, as Minmay just screams past him on this occasion and gets right past him.
And also, just so you know, we have H-Towners boxed onto a brand new set of mediums with a new front wing.
So he's got a new front wing onto the mediums. He's going to have to be super rapid here for this last 8 laps.
Well, he must be confident if he's boxed.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one. A lot of these guys are only on 4 or 5 lap hards. They're going to be right in their operating window. He's going to have a lot of hard work to do here to try and catch these guys.
But look at this, Gordo's now 1.4 behind Minmay. So Minmay has broken the DRS.
Yeah, so Minmay with that superior battery management has now managed to break Gordo there. And not ideal, but that could bring him under pressure as well. As we see him running through medium here, like it's been unusual to run through medium through there. You see a lot of the guys run through none through that sector, so that's a bit unusual from him. But anyway, he's doing a fantastic job there, still in P4 at the moment. Trio Kev, 3.8 seconds back down the road. Drusilla doing a fantastic job as well, P6. Flying Kiwi picks up a 3 second. Not too many penalties tonight so far. Only the 3 second there to Flying Kiwi, and Ilahiri has a 3 second down at the back there, but not too much time pens, which is great to see. As we see, the Governor and Nair Eshe, they're in a good little battle here there for P11 at the moment. Can he get the move done? Down onto this back straight. Nair Eshe does not have DRS. SJ has 60% battery, so he's got much more battery here. Can he get a move done this time? He's looking to close up. DRS open. Nair is got that red light flashing. SJ looks to burn. Looks around the outside. Can he get the move done? Nair Eshe looks to squeeze him towards the wall. Fantastic job there from Nair Eshe. Stays ahead. and keeps on going at the moment, but they're losing time to Jeneth in front, and Jeneth is looking to pick up Flying Kiwi here down the straight here. Go ahead, Webby.
And also, H-Town is now caught MPJ already. So he is flying.
So H-Town flying there in P16. Just have to keep a little eye on that one as we go. We're down on to this next DRS straight. Can Eshe get the move done on... No, Eshe, no he can't. Jeneth, can Jeneth get the move done? Jeneth has plenty of battery to work with. Flying Kiwi's got nothing. So he's going to have to do some serious saving through this middle sector here. What's he going to do? Gordo's managed to get himself back into the DRS of Minmay, has he?
Or has he?
It's pretty close. I'm not too sure if he has or not. We'll have to
I don't think so, and this is going to be cruel. Look at him. Oh, no, he hasn't.
Nah, but Jeneth is in the DRS of Flying Kiwi, so this is going to be one to watch. Can Jeneth close this up? He has a lot more battery. Jeneth is on the battery now.
And H-Town has got MPJ as well.
So H-Town is up into P15. He's still a further 8 seconds down the road from Quicksilver Dag. He's got a lot of work he's got to do from there. As we see now, Jeneth is pushing. Can't get past Flying Kiwi though. So Flying Kiwi doing a fantastic job at the moment holding on. Super Duck, fantastic performance from him so far. P8 looking fantastic there. 4 seconds behind Mitchell, who's just cruising around at the moment. Bit of damage on his end plate. P7. Drewzilla doing a great job. Trio Kev, great job as well. A lot of these guys, big gaps now. Com United, very comfortable out in front. 6.4 seconds. Minmay not closing in the gap as he would like to Patrick at the moment. 4.4 seconds. So Patrick looking pretty comfortable at the moment, even with that damage. Can Jeneth get the job done on Flying Kiwi this time around? We'll have to wait and see. Flying Kiwi has a lot more battery this time. Little touch on the wall there. That was a bit of a scary moment there for the McLaren. Nair Eshe still under pressure as well. Just in behind there from the Governor. Takes us away with this little battle here, Webby.
Which one is this? Because there's
Flying
so
Kiwi
many
and
now.
Jeneth.
Yes, we've got Jeneth now. He's got the battery. I think he has the battery advantage as well here over Flying Kiwi. So Jeneth probably just waiting his time, taking his chance, waiting for the moment to come. And then he's going to come onto the straight here, and I think he will attack now. And he will try and get flying with a bit of an advantage and a bit of assistance here from on this game as well, Nish, because this will be one of the last games ever, or if not the last, to have anything with to do with wings, and DRS is engaged. The DRS engaged, and he goes straight by. So hopefully for Jeneth's sake, he can now get his head down and get going with this.
And here we go. We're seeing Eshe now finally trying to make the move here on Nair Eshe. Sends it a little bit deep. Nair Eshe tries to come back around through the inside. What a move back from Nair Eshe. What a little battle this is. That's fantastic. Is Eshe going to go for it again? He's having a look up the inside. Nothing doing at the moment. Down into turn one. Is he going to make the move? He's having a look. Doesn't get it done. And that's going to be another lap. He's going to have to stay in behind Nair Eshe.
So, Com United right now, just stretching his legs right now. Nish, just getting that gap and just, he could have a bit of a tea break right now. Go do what he wants, have a bit of a break, and he'd still be winning this race.
Yeah, he would be. This is what happens when you put it on pole. You keep it clean, no damage, and you just have a nice picnic out in front. Patrick doing a fantastic job though with that end plate damage. Staying there in P2 at the moment. Minmay looking to try and close the gap in, but nothing doing at the moment. Gordo's just cruising along there in P4 at the moment. He's got it nice and comfortable, that P4. 4.7 now to Trio Kev, who is burning everything down the straight to try and close that gap up. He's nice and comfortable too. He's pretty comfortable all the way down this field here, apart from Flying Kiwi and Jeneth. They're still going at it. And Nair Eshe and the Governor, they're going at it, but it's big gaps everywhere else.
Yeah, there is, but still, those little battles that we do have are such good battles. And if you didn't notice, Nish, have a look at this. Gordo, P4, and in Singapore, he was P4. So this could be back-to-back P4s here for Gordo.
Yeah, he's just starting to build some form there. Just build a little bit of form, which is good to see. We're seeing as a governor though down on to the home straight again, having a little look around the outside. Nothing doing at the moment. Nair Eshe defending like a beast at the moment, which will be pleasing, pleasing Sick Party at the moment. Suit for Duck, he's slowly closing in the gap to Mitchell here, 1.6 seconds. So could we see a little battle form here between Mitch and Suit for Duck as this race nears the end?
Well, you could, maybe. And just having a quick look at this for you, Nishka, doing some bit of mathematics here. At this stage, as things are, Mercedes are going to be only 5 points off of Ferrari in the constructors of Div 4, and RB, the Racing Bulls, are going to jump Ferrari.
Yeah, wow. So Ferrari, yeah, they're not having the greatest night tonight. Quicksilver Deck, though, he is still trying to improve. He's 2 seconds behind Milano at the moment. Can he get himself up one more position? We'll have to wait and see as this goes on. Seeing Jenneth, though, he is cruising here behind Flying Kiwi again. Flying Kiwi does have that 3 second, though, but Jenneth's just looking maybe to struggle here a little bit here. Flying Kiwi's found something after looking like he was in a bit of trouble. But here is another battle that's happening. This is probably the closest battle we got on track. The governor, can he get the move? He's out of the sitting out of the slipstream there. Just didn't have it. Didn't have it to get it done there. So interesting. No, SJ has got absolutely no battery. He is cooked on this straight. If SJ wants to burn, he can get him here. Can he get him down into turn 1? He's having a little look. Gets a little bit squiggly. Can he go for the move? No, SJ around the outside. SJ up the inside. Can he make it stick? No, he can't. No, SJ holds on once more. Oh my days, this is great racing from these two.
Oh, SJ comes again. Here comes SJ.
He's going to go for it. Can he get the move done?
Oh, no, he can't.
Around the outside, no, he can't.
This would be killing SJ right now, and you know it would be.
This is a great battle from these two. This is great.
Oh, and apparently SJ has a default setup, hence the straight line speed struggles.
Oh no, so that's really unfortunate to hear. He's got a default setup on, which is unfortunate.
But it's kind of also grateful because it's putting on a show for us here tonight. This is the most entertaining battle on track.
Yeah, but other than Flying Kiwi and Jennifer, there's not much else happening. We will give a bit of airtime to the man up in front though, because we haven't been on board with him much, but he's done a fantastic performance tonight. Have a look how dominant he is. The V-Carb looking fantastic under the lights of Vegas. He's done a fantastic job from start to finish. No wing damage for him. He's just kept it clean and showed him a clean pair of heels. Patrick, though, he is 6 seconds. Minmay's just slowly closed that in a little bit. 3.8 seconds now. Could there be a little bit of a sniff here for Minmay? We'll have to see what's happening.
Well, it would have to be at 1.5, I think, a lap.
Yeah.
Oh, and look at this, Nishka. Suit for Duck, 2/10 off of Mitchell now.
Oh, that's another battle happening. Here we go. Suit for Duck and Mitchell.
Mitchell should be probably a sitting duck here for Suit for Duck because he has no front wing, and Suit for Duck does that and goes just around. And we have a question here.
So H-Town has the fastest lap at the moment.
Does he? Yeah,
so
he does.
H-Town just sitting there with the fastest lap.
The Mercedes boys looking for all the extra points.
Position changes. We've got Trio Kev up 12 positions, Suit for Duck up 7, so they're having fantastic races. H-Town down 10. And Devo down 15. So not ideal nights for those guys. Minmay also up 6 positions as well. So fantastic drive from Minmay too. Yeah. So we will go
and
back.
If you look, the governor has gotten at Naya, and on that last lap he did it because Naya had 0% battery going onto the long last straight, and Gov had all the battery in the world.
Well, Suit for Duck got the move done as well. So now we got Naya having a little look down on this straight. Oh, he's missing an end plate. Something's happened there.
Naya.
Naya's missing an end plate, so something has happened.
I think he already had.
Or is he already missing one? Maybe he's already missing one.
Yeah, I think after he boxed, he didn't box again.
But he's
Marzi
making the move.
He's boxed twice now and lost the wing twice, according to Marzi. Somehow Marzi has all the info for us.
Yeah. So anyway, Naya Eshe gets the move done back again on SJ. Has no battery to work with again. So this battle's going to keep going backwards and forwards. as we head on to the second last lap. Com United way out in front, looks comfortable. Our podium looks pretty set in stone here. It's looking very nice for Com United, Patrick and Minmay. They're doing a fantastic job. Gordo looks pretty safe there in P4. Trio Kev's looking pretty safe too. Mitchell and Superduck, though, they are still having a good little battle. They're going to come through Sector 2 now. Mitchell has plenty of battery. He's missing both his end plates. This is going to be an interesting one. Down the straight, can he get Superduck? Superduck has a little bit of battery to play with, though. Can he hold him off? He's going to have a massive second sector here. Try and break away down the straight. He gets the battery on. Mitch gets the battery on. They're going to be going at it. Hammer and tongs down here. Zagavana and Nairesha are going to be going at it a bit further back. Wow, Superduck just has broken him a little bit here. Mitchell's going to come back at him, though. He does have DRS. He's running in hot lap, though. He's not looking to try and overtake him. He's going to be happy with his P8. We're going to look a bit further back. We've got Nairesha and Governor. Governor's going to be burning everything. He's right behind him. Can he get the move done? No, he can't at the moment. Through the final chicane. We're going to go back towards the front. We're going to have Com United. He is coming on to his last lap now. What can he do? Well, we know what he can do. He's going to win.
He's got this now.
Minmay.
Unless he does a Arsenal and somehow bottles this, he should have this one covered in the bag.
Mitchell trying to hang on to that DRS just ever so slightly at the moment. Closes right up onto Superduck again. Will we see the move on this last lap?
Gordo's also gained. Have a look at this, Nish. 1.2 now.
1.2 Gordo. He's got absolutely no battery. He's trying to get into that DRS. I don't think he's going to do it. Minmay is
like
burning everything as well. I don't think he's going to get it, but we will go down.
I think he's left the run a lap too late.
Here we go. We got Mitchell. He has battery to play with. Coming down into this last sector. Com United's going to be coming towards the line.
He's coming over the line almost.
Com United is going to take the win out. He's coming out to the line. Fantastic drive from him, but this is going to be a great little battle here for P7. We will stick with this. Fantastic from Com United. Patrick's going to take P2. Minmay's going to take P3. But we're looking at Mitchell going around the outside now. Fighting with Superduck. Superduck tries to hold the inside line here. They're going to go side by side. They're both through. It's going to be a speed battle down to the line. What's it going to be? Superduck. Is it going to be Mitchell? Race. It's a drag race. Mitchell's going to win out. Mitchell. Fantastic there from Mitchell and Superduck. Right there at the end there.
What racing.
Nairesha and SJ. They're still going at it as well. They're coming down to the line. Nairesha going to hold on. Into the wall. That's a massive crash. That is a...
Is that will that count then under the rules? Is there not a rule if you DNF after the line?
I'm not too sure. What that probably get looked at. We'll have to wait and see. I won't comment too much on it.
Noted. Noted for sure. And H-Town gets the fastest lap of the day, so there'll be 2 points there for P15.
Lam's saying it's a DSQ, he thinks, so that's
that's what I thought.
It's a DSQ, so that's crazy.
So
if he's done that,
SJ's gonna have the ticket already, I reckon.
Yeah,
how prepared he is.
Yeah, so that's going to be, that'll be looked at. But fantastic. We'll go back to our race winner, Com United. Fantastic job from you,
well
mate.
Done.
In the V-Carb. We'll see you in the comms box for an interview. Same with Patrick. Fantastic P2 there. And Minmay, fantastic drive to get up to P3. Double Williams in the top 5. Good to see from the Williams. They've done a fantastic job.
There goes the Haas.
Fantastic race there.
What was your thoughts?
No, I asked you first.
Touche, sir, touche. Great race though tonight. Really entertaining. Really good, clean racing as well. And driver of the day, of course, does go to Trio Kev as well. So great drive there from Trio. And we'll get those boys into the comms box as soon as possible for their interviews. But most overtakes goes to the Governor. And H-Town actually gets 3 points for the cleanest driver, isn't it, as well? Or is that not one anymore? Do they change that?
Cleanest driver gets a point, but if they get a penalty, they don't get it. So
no, he didn't. So there you go, 3 points for H-Town tonight.
Well, we'll have to see if after the tickets. But yes, at the moment. He gets a fastest lap.
And do you want to run us through the order here, Nish?
Driver of the day, did that go to Trio, Kev? Did it?
Yes, it did.
Yeah, so we got Com United, Patrick, Min-May, Gordo, Trio, Kev, Drewzilla, Mitch, Suit for Dark, Jetta Flea, Flying Kiwi, Naira Governor, Quicksilver Deck, Milano. We got H-Town, MPJ, GG McClutch, Devo, and Yilahiri rounding us out.
So I've just asked those boys to come join us in the comms box, hopefully. We've just tagged them. So hopefully they will come and join us.
So, yep, they should be joining in the comms box very
There's
shortly.
the first one. We've got Anthony. We got Mr. Com United himself in the comms box already.
Yep, we'll leave Com for last because he's the race winner. So we'll leave him for last. We'll have Patrick coming. Can you just tag the guys in the Div4
Yep, we'll
chat,
do.
please, mates?
He tagged us with 1 lap to go. That was
No. That's fake news. That's fake news.
Oh, you did, yeah. Wow.
I accidentally posted it, so I had to copy and delete it. It was a misclick, misinput. So we're just waiting on Patrick and Trio. Trio with the amazing drive.
Kev.
Trio's in, so it's just down to Patrick now.
Well, you can get us underway, Webby, with our driver of the day, Trio Kev. It's a fantastic drive from him.
Trio, what a drive, mate. Congratulations. How have you pulled that off up 12 positions?
To be honest, yeah, it was amazing drive. Thanks to Dido, to be honest. He was the race engineer, just walking through both of us what to do. I wasn't really paying attention to much. I was just listening and keeping it clean as much as I can. Just did a couple of laps before. Probably that helped to jump like a couple of positions. And of course, mayhem in the front helps all the time. Yeah, it was a great drive actually. Really happy to come up.
And you felt happy with the pace tonight? Strong pace around here at Las Vegas?
Yeah, it's not my favorite track to be honest, but made it happen. So I'm just glad I was able to get some points for the team. Looking forward for the next race when I'm available, of course.
Well, congratulations. I'll hand you over to Nishka because I'm sure he'll have some questions for you.
Yeah, thank you.
Trio Kebo, fantastic race, mate. Really good performance there for the Williams guys tonight. I'm sure Dido is really appreciative of your efforts tonight. I know you've been a reserve. Silly season coming around the corner. Will we see you in a full-time seat from silly season onwards?
Good question. I've been asking myself that question too. It's just I've been busy with work, mate. It depends on my manager if they can give me days off or time off on a particular day. Otherwise, I'm really happy to be racing. It's just something I love. So if the time is given, I'll be available. But for now, just happy being reserved, coming on whenever I can.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. It was another fantastic performance from you tonight. The Williams boys will definitely be happy with that. We head to China next. Will we be seeing you at China, or you're not too sure yet?
I'm not too sure. I can tell you probably on Wednesday. That's when I'll get to know if I'll be available. But yeah, if I'm available, I'll put my hand up for reserve, and if anyone wants to get me in, I'll be happy to jump in.
Absolutely, mate. It'll be fantastic if we do see you at China, mate. Fantastic drive tonight, and congratulations, mate, and well done.
Thank you, and yeah, congrats to the winners, and yeah, thank you. Catch you in the next one, hopefully.
Yeah, thank you very much, mate.
Cheers, bye.
That will move us on to our podium getters in P3. We had Min-May, fantastic drive tonight, mate. What a fantastic effort from yourself and your teammate, getting big points for the Williams tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't even know that's Kev came from. He was a rocket ship at the start of that race. He was starting down low. I was expecting him to make it maybe back right after the pit stops, or maybe if there was some chaos. And he was, I think it was even before the first pit stops. He was already like 2 spots behind me. So I was yeah, I was very surprised, and I congratulate him in big time on how well he drove tonight. You know, that's really big for us in division constructors, obviously overall constructors, and you know, I really appreciated having him in with the team tonight. It was lovely. But yeah, on the podium, boys, how good.
Yeah, love to see it, mate. Fantastic drive, mate. Is yeah, I'm sure Dito is absolutely over the moon as well. Yeah, both Williams in the top 5, like I said, and no Moey tonight as well, which is huge for you still to be able to achieve that. So I'm sure Dito's super happy, mate.
Yeah, we've already a big raps from the team, both me and Troy. So we're definitely feeling the love right now.
I'll before I ask you too many questions, I'll hand you over to Webby so he can ask you a few more. But I will just ask you quickly. How do you feel about China next week?
Oh, boys. I mean, that's another one where it could really go anywhere. I guess we'll see if it rains or not, and how much practice I get in during the week. I've been very, very busy with uni at the moment, so yeah, if I can get a bit of wet practice in, then maybe we might be some fans. But who knows? We'll see on the race day, hey?
Yeah, absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Look forward to seeing you go around next week, mate. And congratulations again on tonight. And I'll pass you over to Webby.
Appreciate it, mate.
Mate, great drive tonight, mate. Congratulations on that, first of all. You looked like you had a great race there, and looked like you did have a nice little battle with Gordo. How good was the battle there with Gordo, may I ask?
Dude, he put up a heck of a fight, man. He just wouldn't get off my coattails. He was hanging on just by a thread of it, and he was making do with what he had. I wish he just would have fell back nice and far back, and not bothered me as much. But no, I did give him a little send down the inside, right near that little last chicane in the last sector, just coming off fresh tyres, and he put one of the most lovely defensive moves I've ever seen in my entire life right on me. I wasn't very appreciative of that, but it was a bit of a spectacle. And then corners later, it felt like he caught up to SJ, and even though SJ was on old tyres, he made a lovely move through the sector twos. I'm like, I don't know how I've got to get this guy on track. It was just a lucky run through into that big DRS zone, and after I overtook him, he had a snap out of the chicane. I heard he had low ERS and I had big DRS, so I burnt it and just tried to run for the hills. You could say the gap was slowly building there towards the end, and then in the last 2 or 3 laps, he chopped it down to about a second and a half, and so I was slightly crapping my pants there, but I was lucky to be able to hold on because yeah, geez, he was putting me under some pressure.
And it also seemed like there, in May, that you just had the better ERS management there. What was the Sector 1 theory there? Was it none the whole way through?
No, I would only go none in the first sector for the first corner and about partway down that straight. So I would get a little bit of momentum out of that little left right, and just make sure I was nice and careful on the throttle, try not to snap. I think I did have a little snap stressing about Gordo behind in that last lap. But yeah, I don't know. It was mostly just saving through that sector 2 windy type bit there. That's where I was saving most of my battery. It's a great little spot there. So yeah, just had to be careful on the throttle there, and I definitely think that the management was a big thing and priority for me to be able to get into P3 tonight, because yeah, with Gordo having less, that was definitely what saved me.
And last question for you. China coming up next. How do you feel about China?
I guess I can answer this in a different way. China is a track where definitely some interesting moves can be made. I do appreciate the no walls, really. I do like an open, proper circuit. But yeah, I think tyre management will be huge, especially for those that first and second sector. Yeah, I have a feeling there might be some crashes or some people that really damage the tyres there. So I think setups and tyre management will be crucial. But I feel like I've got a pretty decent hang of my driving style on this game now, and it's just about keeping comfortable and maximising results.
Well, congratulations tonight. Nishka, do you have any more questions for Minmay?
No, I got no more questions for Minmay since you asked him about China for the second time.
I knew I'd get in there. I'll get it someday.
Congratulations, Minmay. Go celebrate it with your teammate, and look forward to seeing you next week.
Yeah, absolutely. It's felt like a long time since I've been here for the right reasons. So lovely to be on the podium steps. Cheers, boys.
Beautiful. Congratulations. That moves us on to P2. I'll let you take this one away, Webby, because I probably asked a lot of the questions you wanted to ask. So, Patrick in P2. Take us away, Webby.
Patrick, congratulations tonight. How was the starting race? It looked a little bit hairy there for a little bit of it, but you struggled on through with the damage.
Yeah, correct. Thank you. Was a tough race, especially there at the start. Me, Gordo, and Com were all very, fighting for that top spot. Com was very smart with the DRS and that back straight, often waited behind and then burned again. Probably made a little bit of a mistake, missed the braking zone, which gave me some wing damage, but decided to stick it out and was probably the right decision in the end.
Yeah, it looked very good. From your point of view, so after you broke that gap, were you worried at all about old Minmay hunting you down?
Yeah, for sure. I was keeping my eye on the gap. And it was good that Gordo was fighting with Minmay, which allowed them to battle each other a bit and then keep the gap between us. So, yeah, happy with how it worked in the end.
And just one last question before I hand you over to Nishka, the man himself. How were you able to carry on with that front wing damage?
Just through management. Definitely through that tight sector 2 section, just to take it a bit extra careful to make sure don't make any errors. And that last stint was all about just repeating the same lap again and again and again without making any mistakes. So yeah, that got me over the line tonight.
Well, congratulations. I'll hand you over to Nishka.
Thank you.
Yeah, Patrick, congratulations, mate. Great performance there, P2, especially with the damage that you had. I'll take us back a little bit to qualifying, because, Webby's asked a few questions there. Qualifying. Do you reckon you got the most out of your qualifying there, or do you think you could have challenged for that at pole? I know that was a fantastic time there from Com. But do you reckon you got everything you could out of the car?
That Com lap was a lap of the gods for sure. Blitzed us all. I don't know what the track was saying, so I'm not sure. My first lap was pretty good, but I feel like the track might have even got worse as the session went on, not better, because I didn't find any improvements in the last lap, and I didn't get pipped. I was still P2 from my banker, so yeah, probably a little bit more time to be found, but overall can't be unhappy about starting on the front row. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's fantastic starting on the front row, especially with stuff that was happening behind. It's good to stay out of there, net clean there. Yourself, Com, and Elisa Gordo, Minmay, you kind of stayed out of all the drama that was happening behind. There was plenty of wings getting damaged and stuff like that. How much was it a priority for you to make sure you were qualifying at the front this week?
Oh, it's vital. Unfortunately, Gav had a bit of a wrong session, which caught him up in a few struggles, and then unfortunately disconnected the start of the race too. So unfortunately, he was thrown on the back end. But yeah, being able to avoid that mid-pack drama and having your eyes forward instead of eyes around you when starting the race is really helpful, and it helps the front guys pull away without making those mistakes with the back guys. So yeah, definitely very important, and it's definitely something I'll practice leading into China.
Yeah, absolutely. And one more question for you, mate. How confident do you feel after a performance like this? Do you feel like you can challenge these guys at the top now and really challenge for this championship in this division?
Yeah, 100%. I'm feeling good with the car. If without the wing damage, and I had a headset problem as well, which cost me a few seconds. But yeah, I think the win was in sights today, so that's really encouraging. It's my third P2 now, so I'm sure that win isn't too far off. And yeah, hopefully these consistent results keep banking up, and I can make a good charge for the title.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. I've been seeing the improvement coming from yourself as this season's been going on, mate, and really look forward to seeing what you can do for the rest of the season and what you can do in China, mate. So go celebrate with your team and enjoy this one, mate.
Thanks very much. Cheers, guys.
Thanks, mate. That'll move us along to our P1. Kelm United. Where the hell did that lap come from, man?
Do you want me to be honest?
Yeah,
Who knows?
Who
knows?
Wow. What
Who knows? I just locked in and it just worked. Everything just worked that lap. And I got a bit of a slippy, but that was just even Symphonic in the VC was like, what the hell was that lap?
Yeah, we were a bit like that in the comms box too. It was, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I thought it was a fantastic lap, and thoroughly thoroughly deserved the pole. Let's talk about the race a little bit now. In the race, looked like you had some good pace early on there, and then a few guys getting a few battles, got a little bit of damage and stuff like that, allowed you to pull away a little bit. Towards the end of that first stint, Patrick sort of started, even with his damage, he started closing in. Did you start getting a little bit worried at that stage with your race pace? Were you getting a little bit worried, or were you just starting to struggle with the tyres a little bit and thought it's time to come in?
I was struggling with tyres on that last little bit of the first stint. Like, tyre wear got up to about 65% on the rear, so I was like, fine, I'm just going to box. And then, I don't know what that hard stint was, but I just started just pulling away. So it was definitely really good to start on the front row, definitely, especially with all the carnage that was at the back. And it was just, it looked easy, but it definitely was not an easy race. My hands were sweating throughout that entire race, especially up to lap 20 to 25. I was like, oh my god, am I going to get my first win here? Jeez.
Yeah, it was crazy, man. Performance from you tonight on those hards. You were flying. There was nobody catching you. Once we seen what you're doing there, it just looked really comfortable. Um, was it towards the end? Was it just all about Symphonic just keeping you calm, just make sure you bring it home?
Yeah,
And get the win?
pretty much was keeping me calm because I was like, it doesn't. I'm not used to being in P1, especially in this league. So I was like on Christmas Day. I was like, oh my god, I'm getting so excited.
Oh, it's a fantastic drive from you, mate. I'm super happy for you getting the win there. Big congratulations from me. I'll pass you over to Webby for any questions he's got for you, mate.
Well, Mr. Newcastle fan himself, Anthony, you pulled that one off tonight. You did very, very well there, all the way through from qualifying, start to finish, race start to finish. What was the mentality like? What was the expectation going into the race tonight?
My expectation was it was at top 5. I didn't expect a pole at all for this entire week, but I feel like about 8 or 9 hours of practice today really helped me get used to what the tyres are going to do, especially during quali, what like fuel I need to run and all that type of stuff. And then just the race, especially after what happened at the back of me, I felt like that I just had the pace to just fly off into the, and it was, I wouldn't say it was definitely, like I said to Nishka, like those last 5, I was like, oh, I was like panicking in a way.
And another question for you. How in those last 5 laps, besides having a symphonic there to help you, how did you keep the nerves down to not do a bottle job like the old Arsenal? How did you keep it all down and all down to earth and just focus?
Oh, just for it to remember, like, obviously, I've won a league race before, so it felt like I just needed to go back into, like, a sort of happy place for myself to keep myself calm, because it was very, very stressful, especially since, like, I did go off at the end of that back straight, and I was like, God, I don't crash into a wall, please. So, at the end, it was just for me, just to keep myself calm. It was just to go into a happy place, realistically.
Well, congratulations tonight, Com. Great job. So I'll hand you back over to Nishka.
Yep, I got no more questions for you, Com. Fantastic though, and go celebrate with your team, mate. Fantastic performance, and look forward to seeing you in China next week.
And shout out to Keeper, who did not race tonight, but shout out to him.
Yeah, hopefully he's moved his house, and hopefully we see him on the track. That'd be good.
Yes. All right. Thanks, boys.
Well done, mate. See ya. Now, that is going to wrap us up here, Webby. You got any final thoughts, mate, before we round this one out?
Nothing really besides what a race. From start to finish, it was chaotic and hectic, but all in a clean way and with some amazing racing on track tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. There's some fantastic racing. It's not done yet, though. We're going to see yourself tomorrow night, Division 5, Las Vegas, and then we will see me in action in Division 3 on Wednesday. So there's still plenty of action to come from Las Vegas still. But from tonight, big thanks to yourself, Webby. Big thanks from
All good,
me,
brother.
all the guys out there in the chat. Thank you guys for all tuning in, and special thanks to our sponsors, Sim Racing Centre, SimLab, Pagnian Simulation Experts, AI369. Thanks for the continued support, and we'll see you all tomorrow night, same time. Good night.